The job process in this country is very exhausting. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Favour Ojika and I'm super excited to have you guys back here with me. If you're new on my channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, you know how we go. It's actually been a while I sat in front of this camera and boy does it feel good to be back. I'm here to explain why I've been away for a couple of weeks, and I know that I'm not like a celebrity or whatever, but I feel like when I'm away from shooting, I feel like something, a part of me, you know, is just being withdrawn. And for those of you that have been checking up on me and those of you that are very close to me would understand my explanation. By the way, follow me on Instagram. My Instagram name is Favour Ojika. I'm going to be leaving it here, so you know, check your girl out. But on a serious note, I'm actually here to talk to you guys wholeheartedly about the struggles of, you know, not just being a content creator but also having every other thing going on. I always try to say this in most of my videos that I'm an international student, or I used to be an international student living here in the United States of America. So right now I'm transitioning. So I'm in that phase where I finished school and now the next thing for me is to, you know, work and do all that fun stuff. So I'm in that process, and boy can it be a struggle. Every time I get most people ask me questions like, oh Favour, you've actually been in the United States for 8 years, 9 years. You're not a citizen yet. Why are you not a citizen yet? Clap for yourself. Because I'm a citizen like a cake now. They used to share it like sweet in this country. You don't know the stress. So there are different aspects of, let's say, there are different ways to get an American citizenship. The obvious way is by getting it through birth. If they give birth to you here, you're automatically an American citizen, as it is with most countries in the world. Coming here as an international student, there's a process to eventually making your stay in this country permanent, and you could do it through different ways. You could do it through like a company to sponsor you for you to get your green card. Getting that, you know, employment-based visa, you can eventually get your green card, and then after a couple of years you get your citizenship. That's how the process works. Now let me explain this from my own perspective as an international student. Citizenship is like the final destination. So the first thing before you get your citizenship is your green card, and your green card generally just means, you know, permanently staying in the United States. But generally speaking, for students, that pathway is not as relaxed as it is with other countries like, say, Canada. The thing is, no matter what level you are at, when you finish, you have 1 year of work authorization in the United States after you apply. And if you meet their requirements, right, they give you 1 year to work for a company. And then after that 1 year, you can apply for your STEM extension if you are in a STEM program. So what STEM means is science, technology, engineering, and math. So if you have a program or programs in those fields, then you can qualify for a STEM extension if you meet their requirements again. Now, to the meat of this particular gist, right? You come into this country as an international student, you do a 4-year program, you get 1 year of work authorization, right? After that work authorization, let's say you find a company that's willing to sponsor you. That's if at all they even want to hire you, because the struggle now for the most part has just been companies not willing to have that conversation with, you know, international students or people on work visas, just because they do not want to sponsor. And no company wants to hire you when they know that you're about to leave in like a couple of months. They don't want, it's an investment, do you understand? So they want to hire people that, you know, would stay back in the country. And I feel that is the struggle of many international students in this country. Most of the people that have conversations, they always ask, would you need sponsorship? Would you need sponsorship? And as much as it's very tricky to say, no, I will not need sponsorship, eventually you would need sponsorship, because after your 1 year expires, then you don't have means to continue working for that company, and then you might be asked to leave the country, or you might go back to school. You know, it's a lot of things to consider. So let's just say you find a company that's willing to eventually hire you and then eventually sponsor you. It's a lottery system even after that for you to get what they call H1B. So lottery system in the sense that after the company agrees to file for you, like put in an application for you to get another status or another work visa called the H1B through them, they will put your name in a pool of other names with like a million other people in the country that are also applying for the same thing. So if they pick your name, then you get H1B. If they don't pick your name, or your state is your case. Do you understand? So if they pick your name and you get H1B, you get that H1B for 3 years. And then if your company does not want to directly file for green card immediately, they might renew your H1B for another 3 years. Guess what? Your life is going on. And you will not marry. You will not have children. I'm saying it and I'm laughing, but it's funny. I mean, it's not funny. But your life is going, right? So right after that, they now decide to file for your green card. Then you being in that state of your green card, I think you have to wait another couple of years before you eventually now apply for your citizenship. So within the space of everything I just explained, you're looking at least 8 to 10 years before you eventually dream of getting an American citizenship. It's not an easy process, okay? And this is after you're done with your original program, because that's the way you came into the country as a student. And so if you now get to any of these steps, or your state is your case, you have to keep doing things to maintain status. You know, some people stay in school, some people, you know, work. It's a lot of things, it's a lot of processes. Do you understand? I've been in this country and everything, I pride myself with the knowledge that every single thing I do, I try my best to do it like with, you know, the legal implications in mind. I'm not the kind of person that wants to get into any form of trouble, especially in a strange land. So I say all that to say that a lot has been going on, yes. For people to open their mouth and be saying things like, oh, when are you going to get your citizenship? Hey, you're not a citizen yet. Please do not say that, because you don't know what people are going through. You don't know how this whole thing works. And every single thing I just told you guys is just a normal breakdown. It's not really the meat of it, because like I said, every step is a process. You understand? It's a process. And whether or not you pass on to the next process is a completely different thing. And with the last administration in mind, things have been really difficult. Like, even to get an employer to talk with you has been difficult. And I've lost 2 job offers. And I say 2 because it's been a struggle even getting to that point where it's like you do all the interviews, you talk with people, they give you the offer, and then when they find out that you are on a work visa, rescind the offer. That has happened to me twice now. It's been devastating to say the least, because there are companies that do file, and there are companies that you know that they sponsor international students, the big tech companies. But you also agree with me that the competition is so bad, is so tight, you know, and sometimes it can even be discouraging. The job process in this country is very exhausting. It's a lot to be honest. And I mean, I'm grateful so far for how far I've come, or how far God has brought me. There's just a lot of things that are going on. So if I don't create, please cut me some slack. I create content because I love it. It is a good escape, and I just love the art of storytelling. I really do, and I'm learning it. So, and I also enjoy connecting with the community of people that I have on here. It's just been a struggle to keep up with every other thing going on in my life, right? So I have to apply for jobs constantly, and I have a lot of content talking to you guys about my journey within the later part of January till now. I just wanted to really do this video because I just wanted to be raw and true, and, you know, get you guys to see things from my own perspective and see, you know, what I've been through. Like I said, I love expressing myself in front of the camera. I love talking with you guys, but at the same time, I'm human and I have a lot of issues going on. So like I said, I'll try my best to keep up. But other times, if I don't, just know that I'm trying to balance everything. I mean, I've been here for the longest time, and it's a bunch of things. Like going back home is definitely an option, but readjusting to a society you've not been to in a long time can be very difficult, and the thought of that is very scary. And as realistic as that sounds, it's just been a genuine fear, if you guys know what I mean. So I'm trying my best. I'm working as hard as I can. Yeah, I say all this to say, please bear with me. The contents will be coming. You guys should also pray for me. I'm actively looking for a permanent solution. I'm looking for a permanent job. I'm doing everything I can, do everything I can do right, and I just pray that God helps me achieve all the goals that I want to achieve this year. So I'm wishing you guys love and light. Happy new month officially for me, and yeah, I would definitely see you guys in my next video. If you enjoyed this video, or if you could relate to my struggles, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section and just tell me how you feel. But if not, that's fine too. Please do not forget to leave a like on this video. Like this video as you're watching this video now. Please just like it, because I feel like most people forget to like this video. So please just like the video and subscribe to my channel. Okay, I'll see you guys in my next video.
It's not you, it's me. I curse too much, don't flirt enough. My insecurities get the best of me once again.